Here at Camp Shelby, Mississippi, soldiers and civilians partner together to become good stewards of the environment.
My name is Major Cindy King. I'm the environmental officer or environmental manager here at Camp Shelby. What you see here in the compound is some of the equipment that we utilize every day, whether for forestry management, wildlife habitat improvement, endangered species management. What you see in the White House over there is our Gopher Tortoise Head Start program. We actually do this under the guidance of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Eggs are collected in the wild, and we bring them back and we incubate them with the thoughts of releasing them in 2 to 3 years back into the wild. The problem out there on the ranges is we're not getting any younger generation tortoises. They're all older, and so we're not seeing any of the younger of the species. So by bringing them in here, hatching them in a laboratory situation and growing them for 2 to 3 years, it gives them a competitive advantage when we put them back out on the range. The Mississippi Army National Guard partners with the Nature Conservancy. They're a very important part of what we do here. Some of the threatened endangered species other than the gopher tortoise are managed by them.
Black pine snakes are kind of a hard one to survey for. You know, the tortoise, that actually digs a burrow and you can go out and survey and look for the burrows, and the same thing with a woodpecker, a red cockaded woodpecker. You can go out and look for the holes in the trees. But pine snakes, they don't really leave a mark on the landscape that you can go out and survey for them.
Mike Reed, I'm one of the hazardous waste specialists here at Camp Shelby. The Camp Shelby Environmental Office tests 21 streams that leave the Camp Shelby boundary quarterly each year. We perform a variety of tests to measure the quality of water that's coming off and compare those to a baseline. That way we know that after annual training and during other times of the year that the water quality is meeting the requirements that are set forth by the state, and that it can be an early indicator of any issues that we can see that happen during the year.
My name is Rita McCarty, and I am the Cultural Resource Program Manager for the Mississippi National Guard. Basically, I do archaeology here at Camp Shelby. I take care of historic buildings. We do Native American consultation, collect artifacts that came from Camp Shelby, beginning with World War I.
Hi, my name is Heidi McKenzie. I work for the Mississippi National Guard at Camp Shelby, and I'm a Geographic Information Systems Operator. All the information that my colleagues are gathering, we need to be able to access it, run reports, make maps, and use it as a decision support tool for any projects that could come up. Building projects, range projects, we need to know where the species are at any given time to once they start digging footings for new structures, they could be running into World War I infrastructure. So all of this comes together with what I do, and I just show them pictures and instead of giving them a 1,000-page report.
My name is Chris Potan. I'm a natural resource specialist here at Camp Shelby. Mainly what we do is ensure military readiness by managing the natural resources out here, whether it be from doing gopher tortoise surveys ahead of mowing, or wetland delineations, that kind of deal.
One of the goals here at Camp Shelby Environmental Office is to assist the military in completing their mission. It's vitally important that the soldiers be able to train realistically out there in the environment, but we also have to protect the environment and be good stewards of the environment. And one of the things that the U.S. military has been able to demonstrate over the past few years, and it's demonstrated nationwide on military installations, is that we're good stewards of the environment. We spend a lot of money and resources making sure that happens, and we find new and innovative ways to train and still function out there in the environment without doing harm.
Reporting for the 102nd IPAD, I'm Sergeant First Class Lamont Bradford.